What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Jerrell Big Baby Miller. Jerrell Big Baby Miller expects to build a rivalry with Tyson Fury. Wow, okay. This is what he had to say regarding that. He says, I was supposed to be the co-main event for that fight. I was supposed to be the co-main event for the last fight. I think that will be definitely in the future. He says, even when Wilder had the belt, he was just the belt holder, said Miller. You could tell by, how Tyson Fury came over here with his energy, or with Wilder's energy. His persona gives off not a lot of people really care about it. Wilder. It's one of those type things. I don't know if it's a bad marketing or what it was. He didn't come off as a person you would see genuine in some ways. It is what it is. We didn't see anything new from Wilder that we didn't already know. I mean, as a boxer and as a student of the game, I always said that. He fights a guy that can box him, can take a pretty decent punch. It's going to be a long night for Deontay Wilder, and that's what happened. When you're a taller guy like Tyson Fury, it's easier for him to stay against the range. But Tyson went for him, laid on him, put the weight on him, kept the punches in his face, and waited until he got tired and threw bombs at him. For me, as a smaller guy or the shorter guy, I would be on his chest all night the exact same way. Even worse, I would let my combinations go a lot better than these guys. The heavyweight division is at the forefront of boxing renaissance. And he says, look at Miller, Joshua, Fury, Wilder, White, Ruiz Jr. These are guys all in play. Miller has the personality like Fury and Wilder, a great talker, and he's a guy that can offer a lot of rivalry. Wow. Now, obviously, Jerrell Miller signed with Top Rank. No actual figures were involved or revealed by, the signing of Jerrell Miller. But now that Tyson Fury has the belts, that's exactly what he should do. He says that Tyson Fury came over here with all this energy. He came off like a genuine guy. Wilder came off like, I don't know what the energy was, but it was almost like he wasn't marketed right or something like that. Some of that is true. I think a lot of people just didn't grasp to Wilder. But it was probably a little bit of personality and probably a little bit of marketing, a little bit of this, a little bit of that is the reason why people didn't really know a lot about Wilder, and even him being the WBC champion, because he never had anybody, he never had that marquee rivalry until who? Joshua. But by the time Joshua came along, Joshua had already done so much in the sport to the point where, this is what Wilder needed versus what Joshua needed, because Joshua had already made his legacy in England, in the UK. So Wilder, like Jerrell Miller said, he really didn't have a lot to be marketed on, okay? And his personality changed as those negotiations began with Joshua, okay? Now, I will say this about Miller. Miller loves Tyson Fury, don't he? You know what I mean? He just has so much respect for Tyson Fury to the point that just makes me wonder, does Tyson Fury have something on Jerrell Miller? Just hear me out. This was it last year, early last year, or was it late 18? I think it was early last year, okay? Tyson Fury said that he brought Jerrell Miller over. Backstory. Jerrell Miller was his sparring partner He beat the poor man up. He dropped him 7 times. He didn't have any use for this guy, and he sent him on his way back to New York. And when it got back to Jerrell Miller really didn't respond the way he normally responds with the energy that he has. Come on, he's the number 2 pound for pound top shit talker in the business. Under Tyson Fury, of course. But he didn't really have a lot to say about that. He played it off. I respect Tyson. Obviously if somebody said something that wasn't true, especially that they beat you up, what are you going to respond and how are you going to respond to that? You're going to have a type of energy, okay, and a response that not only is that a lie, but coming from a person that's brash, that Brooklynite like Jerrell Miller, you're going to say something like, no, he's not. And in fact, I'm offended. Why didn't that offend Jerrell Miller? That's why a lot of people thought maybe that's true. Maybe Tyson Fury did beat this kid up, right? I mean, after all, Tyson Fury has sparred a lot of people. Joe Joyce, Daniel Dubois, Jerrell Miller, Anthony Joshua. He sparred a lot of people in his life and, through his career. And Dillian White, another one. But he never said he did them like that. You ever said he beat up Joshua, had him all on the ground and all that? No. He said he worked him to the body and, a lot of other things. But he didn't say like he did with Jarrell. He said he stomped Jarrell. Think about it. He said he gave him the business, then sent him home because he was disappointed in the performance of him being a sparring partner. And that that didn't upset Jerrell Miller. And Jerrell Miller's response was, you would thought it would be this way, but it was actually the total opposite. Oh man, me and Tyson, we respect me and Tyson, you know what I'm saying? Everybody exaggerate. I'm like, no. Then he says, it didn't happen. But again, the energy wasn't there to convince us that you're telling the truth. Now that Tyson Fury's on top, he wants to be that guy. He wants to be, build a rivalry. Well, I think he should have already been doing that because he has a reason, right? He's supposed to have a reason because Tyson Fury lied on him. Like, why'd you lie on me? Because Jerrell Miller's like the guy that he has no reason to dislike Anthony Joshua except he doesn't like him. He hates Anthony Joshua. I don't know why. Maybe it's the success, the British accent. I don't know. He doesn't like him. He calls him fake, this, that, the other. But what's faker than a lie, people? You know what I mean? What's faker than a lie? If somebody lied on you, that's 100% unauthentic. Lie. Right? So that should have built the rivalry. Because after someone lied on me, oh, hell no, that didn't happen. Let me tell you what happened. I gave his ass this, that, the other. He caught me with pretty good shots. We don't supposed to be talking about sparring anyway, but that's why I'm pissed off. That's the second reason I'm pissed off. You don't supposed to talk about what happened in sparring, but if we're going to talk about what happened in sparring, you're going to lie on me. That's 2. That's the second thing, right? So I'm pissed at Tyson Fury. There ain't no respect for somebody that lies to the public about what happened to me, Jerrell Miller, the undefeated heavyweight American contender, right? That should have built the rivalry right there, right? They should have been rivals at that point. Yeah, I used to respect Tyson Fury until the man lied on me. Not only say he beat me up, sent me, 7 times, he sent me packing like I ain't no good. Now, and that's the third reason. He's affecting my credibility as a boxer because if Tyson Fury, the feather duster, can do that to me, what does that say about me? That should have built that. Now he's saying, I want to build, in the future, build a rivalry against Tyson Fury. It should have already started, pal. You know what I mean? But I guess, him now seeing that Tyson Fury has the WBC belt, and he's with Top Rank. Tyson Fury's a Top Rank fighter. He's trying to get in where he fits in. But honestly, I don't know where Jerrell Miller could get in. Now, can he talk up a good game against Tyson Fury? Can he get in Tyson Fury's face like he did Anthony Joshua by stepping up to him during another fight, another face-off with another fighter, like he did at the DAZN launch in New York? and built a fight against Anthony Joshua like he did? Could he do that with Tyson Fury? Because that's the only way that I see him getting an opportunity, especially not even going, not even fighting anyone to prove that, hey, I'm still a good fighter despite having 3 drugs in my system. Okay? And if you noticed, Jerrell Miller said, I was supposed to have been on the undercard. I was supposed to be on the fight before that. But that's his fault, okay? Because he wanted a tune-up. He wasn't ready for certain type of fights yet. So that's all on him, okay? Because, he had the opportunity to fight Joe Joyce instead of Daniel Dubois, right? Think about it. Joe Joyce wanted a piece of Jerrell Miller. Because, a lot of people think, oh, we got to drug cheat. Now, he can't cheat. That's going to mess with your body structure, your body chemistry, and your mental psyche. Because a guy, okay, if you're a boxer and you're cheating, right? And you're taking this drug to enhance something, your energy, your stamina, your power, right? But it's also affecting what? Your mental, right? What you believe, because you're believing that this drug is helping you. So, it's all about your perspective at that point. But when you take that away, that's a totally different story. Okay? So anyway, you guys tell me what you think about Jerrell Big Baby Miller trying to start a rivalry with Tyson Fury now. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunching. Peace.